Good evening. Welcome to the Shippensburg Community Fair for the 2025 Peewee Showmanship Contest. We're going to run through our Peewee classes tonight. We've got exhibitors participating in market hogs, market goats, feeder calves, and market lambs. Our judge for tonight's Peewee contest is Allie Job from Greensburg, Pennsylvania. There she grew up raising beef cattle and other livestock alongside her family. She and her sister showed livestock competitively across the country, developing a deep passion for the industry. Currently, Allie is a master's degree student at Penn State University in beef nutrition and also serves as the head coach of the Penn State livestock judging team, We Are. A member of the 2023 judging team herself, Allie earned several top finishes, but her proudest achievement was being named Penn State's first ever livestock judging academic All-American. In her free time, she enjoys mentoring youth with their livestock projects and inspiring the next generation to explore the many opportunities in agriculture. Let's put our hands together for Allie and welcome her here to Shippensburg this morning. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Our first class of market hog showmen are in the ring. In the ring, we should have Mr. Kason Fricker, Miss Amelia Brown, Mr. Dwight Rissler, Reese Smith, Harper Hammond, Noah Kutz, and Brooklyn Lehman.
How do I give these Peewee showmen out here a really big round of applause? think all of them out here are doing a really good job. And for me, I think what I'm looking for is just being able to get your animal off the rail, really good eye contact, and making sure you kind of know where I'm at in the ring. And most importantly, you guys are having fun and having a good time. With that being said, I think there's one out here that did a really, really nice job with a really good, strong first impression. This young individual kind of came out, found me immediately, and then drove that barrel around for me so I could see everything about him. And so with that being said, my champion Peewee Hog Showman is going to be the young man in the red right over here.
Champion Market Hog Peewee Showman is Kason Ficker. Congratulations, Kason. All right, let's get all of our participants to swing by Miss Steph here and grab some prizes, and then we'll help you get your pigs back out of the pen. Congratulations. Great job, crew. All right, Peewee Showman, we're ready for Market Goats. Actually, we're going to tear down the hog panels first, and then we'll do Market Goats. So give us just a minute. Exhibitors and parents, if you got some free hands, we'll take some muscle in the ring. Just a few people, we'll get it done real quick. We're enjoying the show tonight. We're on 50-50 tickets being sold. Steve and Diane are coming around. Remember, they're $1 a piece or 6 for $5, and we are going to draw the winner tonight during Supreme Showmanship. Winner takes just over $100 so far. So $1 a piece, 6 for $5. Steve and Diane are coming out the medic side of the building. If you want tickets, they'll be around, and they'll gladly take your money. Thank you so much. Let's give a great big round of applause to our wing help. Muscles out there. Good job, guys. All right, Peewee exhibitors, we're ready for market goats. All right, coming into the ring, we should have Grace Patton, Laura Gaines, Logan Gaines, Dally Ray Smith, Charlie Smith, Mallory Kutz, Noah Kutz, Georgia Fogelsanger, Reagan Zinn, Morgan Zinn, and Olivia Zolafro.
Let's give another big round of applause to our GOAT Peewee Showman today. Like before, I just wanted to make sure that all these kids were having a really good time, because that's the most important thing and kind of the foundation of what keeps these kids coming back year after year and wanting to get involved in 4-H. Some of the things I was looking for, first, being on the right side of the goat, right? So whichever side we're on, leading them should be kind of on the side of the halter. But then when I'm on the same side as you, we want to make sure we get switched to the opposite side so I can see everything about that animal, right? Really good eye contact from a lot of you guys out here, which is great. And then just being aware of where our feet are at all times. So as sheep and goats, we kind of want to make sure that they're set up square. So as we get bigger and older and we can have, extra length and longer arms to move all those feet and stuff around, something to be aware of, and just make sure that we're getting those feet set up, right? So those are my pointers to you guys as you move forward and, hopefully continue with your goat projects. With that being said, I think there was a young lady out here that really kind of struck me from the get-go and coming in the gate. Really good first impression in terms of eye contact and knowing where I was at, and leading her goat really, really well. I think her and her goat have a really good team built. And so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and use the young lady in the white with the bow to be your champion Peewee Goat Showman.
Your Peewee Goat Showman is Layla Gaines. Congratulations, Layla. All right, we're going to come on out and give all of our participants a prize. Congratulations. We're going to jumpstart your show career. Be sure you tell Mom and Dad now all you need is a goat. Good job. Let's send them off with a great big round of applause again. Thank you so much. We'd also like to thank our Shippensburg Fair Royalty for coming out to help us again. We got Miss Roy Jones. Ellery McKenrick. Ava Jumper. And Eden Selhammer. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming out. Let's give them a round of applause as well. Peewee Showman, we're going to bring back the winner of each species for a picture at the end. You don't need your animal, just bring your banner. So again, when we're done with market lambs at the end, we're going to take the winner of each species and do a group picture. So if you can stay close, Kurt, Kaysen Fraker and Layla Gaines, be close, and we're going to do a picture at the end. All right, up next is our feeder calf class. We should have Harper Boyer, Kaysen Fraker, Elliot Martin, Charles Smith, and Molly Micklick. Hey, Mr. Dave McClick. Usually our showmen are not allowed to wear hats in the ring. However, because it's your birthday, we're going to make an exception. Happy birthday to Dave. Thanks for being in the ring tonight.
Let's give our Dairy Steer Peewee Showman another big round of applause. We have some returning showmen out here who are still having a really good time, and we have some new ones out here that are a little refreshed and doing a really good job as well. Some things I was looking for with the showmanship was just making sure you guys kept good eye contact with me and knew where I was at all times, as well as getting those feet set, right? We got the stick, and it's a little bit of an extension of our arm, right? So reach back and kind of try and get those feet set and put in place whenever they kind of get out of line. And just really making sure that I can see all sides of the animal at all times. So kudos to the kids who, maybe stepped out of the way a little bit more and really let me see everything about them. I think there was one young man that did a really nice job in terms of first impressions. He was really intense. He led this dairy steer really good by himself, and he was very good about getting his feet set. And so with that being said, I'm going to use the young man up here to win.
Champion figure calf showman is Elliot Martin. Great job, Elliot. We'll get your banner and your prizes. Everybody else gets a prize too. So as you head around to the ring, your helper can take your calf and you can get your prize. Congratulations to our exhibitors and our showmen. Big kids in the ring, thanks for your help. Great job. All right, Peewee Showman up next. Market Lambs. It's our last class of Peewees. Coming into the ring with Market Lambs, we should have Ellie Fulton, Elliot Merton, Dwight Ressler, Harper Hammond, Logan Gaines, Lila Gaines, Amelia Brown, and Maggie Zinn. Let's give them a round of applause as they come in. Here come our Lamb Showmen.
Let's give another big round of applause for our sheep Peewee showmen out here. As I was walking over to grab the mic, I had said, you guys sure don't make my job easy. You guys all do a really, really bang-up job, and there's just little things that I was looking for. You know, being able to get that animal to move the whole time when you ask him to lead, being attentive to their feet and making sure, you know, we're getting them set, and then also just making sure we kind of step off of them. So when I get in front of them, you know, maybe step off to the side so I can see their chest a little bit more, and then switching sides whenever I come around and, you know, want to see one profile, make sure we're switching to the opposite side so I can see that side and vice versa when I come back around, right? Little things like that, and as you keep getting older and keep asking questions and keep improving, things to keep moving forward with. With that being said, I think there was a young lady, and I said this before on the mic, you know, first impressions do mean a lot, but there was a young lady who came in, found me immediately, wrapped that leather around the ring and got him propped up all on her own. And with that being said, the young lady right in front of me with the pink bow is going to be champion.
Champion Lamb Showman goes to Amelia Brown. Congratulations to all of our Peewee exhibitors again. We're going to go and get Amelia her banner, and everybody else gets their prize. Congratulations, you guys did a great job. We can't wait for your first time in the ring with all the big kids so you can show them how it's done. If we can get the winners from each species together at the backdrop with your banner, we're going to do a picture. Audience, let's give them all a great big round of applause. Congratulations to all of our showmen.